Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I just did a video about engraving with vector hairlines, and I had moved everything in and out of the laser bed, and some people might be confused, and color mapping might be your best scenario to learn. I made all the lines black. Well, let's click on our first line, hold down the Shift key and click on the second line. Maybe I didn't have the Shift key selected. Just look, see, we got an RGB black. Hold down the Shift, grab the second one. We got two objects selected, and then grab the third line, and we got three objects selected. One way you can always check is hit delete, then bring it back. They're still selected. Let's change them to blue. So I'm going to right click, and if you look, it's blue. It's R0 green 0 blue 255. I'm going to left click. Now we got blue. Go up to your printer. I don't ever run a laser off this laptop, so I'm going to grab my Epilogue laser. I'm going to go to, where do I go to? Current document, general. There's three issues, but I'm not going to worry about that. How do I get to the print? There we go. Settings, color mapping. If you look on this, we're going to click on this color. Well, I need to click on color mapping. Click on that color and you can see it's blue 255. Now we need to change the speeds to 100 speed at 50 power. That's something I said earlier. And then you need to add it. No, you need to hit this button right here. I don't use color mapping that much. So now we got blue at 100 speed and 50 power, so it will not cut all the way through the plywood, or unless you have a really big laser, high wattage. And then hit OK. And then when you hit print, it'll cut these lines out, but just halfway through the wood, and then it'll come back and cut that red out because it's a red hairline. And you might want to, we should have done that. I don't use color mapping very much. Let's go back. Go to color mapping, turn on color mapping, and you can see this doesn't save, so we're going to hit blue and go 100 speed at 50 power and move it over there. Then we're going to take our red and we're going to go 100 power at whatever it takes you to cut plywood. Let's say 10 speed. Move it over there. And then hit OK. So when that cuts out, let's get out of this entirely. The blue is going to cut really, really fast and not go all the way through the wood, and the red is going to cut real slow and cut the whole thing out. The only reason I don't like color mapping, especially with this file, there's some other hairlines in here that need to be cut that have some issues. And it's also a CMYK. You can make it very easily RGB if you're using a laser, and you should be using RGB. But this thing's got some problems, as I showed in the previous video. It's got some major leaks, and the whole thing is going to just fall out of the sky. I hope that explained color mapping a little bit. Sorry about that. And thank you for watching.